Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Bradley YT again. This is the second video of the day. Just another quick sort of update on Bitcoin and what's sort of happening at the moment compared to a couple of hours ago when I've made my previous video. So basically, yeah, we are still trying to hold the $29,500 level support. It is quite critical that we need to basically close above this level of support today on the daily chart. Obviously, we've still got a few hours left until the end of the day. About 4 hours left until the daily candle closes, but we need to close above this level of support. If we basically close below it, we will be ticking bearish, and we should be coming down quite rapidly to quite a low support level. Basically, I reckon it'll probably be around the 27,000, between the 28,000 and the $26,000 level. I mean, it could drop very, very quickly. Yeah, that's sort of my view at the moment. But if we head towards the 45-minute chart just very quickly, we have recently just ticked bullish, so we may be due a small pump towards the upside. It'd be a very, very small one, but it may be about this here, so probably be up to about $29,700. That's just in the very, very short term. If you haven't checked my previous video, go and check it out. It's been getting quite a lot of views today because obviously it's, the analysis on it was absolutely spot on. I was absolutely right. So basically, I made the video around here. I said that we should be coming up to retest this sort of level here. If we basically get rejected, then we should be breaking out of this ascending sort of channel here, and we should be coming down to retest this support level here of $29,500, and we did that exactly. So that was one of my best analyses at the moment. But yeah, basically, we're not looking too bad, but we need to literally stay above this support level here. If we break to the downside, we're going down quite hard. On the 45-minute chart, basically we'll be coming down to this support level here of $28,800. If we break this support level, we are going down quite badly, because obviously the last time we broke it, we came down and sort of retested the $27,900 level, and that's what we should do. But if we do break through it, we should gain a lot of selling pressure, so we should be coming down a lot further than that. On the 45-minute chart, if we break out of this bearish flag pattern, then we should be coming up and retesting this resistance level here of $30,500. Let's move up to the 1 hourly chart. So on the 1 hourly, it kind of looks like we're in some sort of bearish pennant pattern. So let's have a look at this. So this is the sort of triangular pattern here. So if we break towards the upside, then we should be coming up to retest the top of this bearish flag pattern here. If we obviously break through this bearish flag pattern, so let me just put that there. If we break through this bearish pennant pattern, and then we also break through this the top of it here, then we should be coming up to around $30,200 to $30,300. So that is that scenario. If it is a bearish pennant pattern, it's kind of like a mixture between a bearish pennant and a bearish flag pattern, but you see the bearish flag pattern more clearly on the 4 hourly chart, which I'll show you. We may potentially be ticking bullish here on the RSI very soon, and we may be ticking bullish on the MACD fairly soon as well. Let's head towards the 4 hourly chart. If we head to the 4 hourly chart, if you go back in my videos, I probably made, like, just drawn a line across the screen in every single video. It's because I forget to back out of the drawing tool. But so it is actually it's kind of both. It's a bearish pennant pattern, but also if you move these candles here, then it's a bigger sort of bearish flag pattern, or you can do a bearish flag. So between these two, this line here and this line here, it could be a bigger bearish pattern. But if it's like here, then it could be a smaller bearish flag pattern here. So it could be a bearish flag pattern within a bearish flag pattern, or it could be the start of a bearish pennant pattern as well. Everything's bearish. But basically, if we broke out of this smaller bearish flag pattern here, then we should be coming up to retest the bigger bearish flag pattern. So we should come up, break through this, and then break through this one here. If we break through this one here, then we should be breaking more towards the upside, which is basically, once we've broken out of here, we should be coming up to so we'd come up to retest this bigger bearish pennant pattern here, and then if we break through this, then we should be coming up to retest this resistance level here of $30,500. So that's that scenario. If that is not the case, then if we do break towards the downside, then we should be coming down to basically retest this support level here. If we do break towards the downside, then we should be coming down quite quickly, like we did back here. So we'd come down, retest this. It's quite a fairly strong support level. So if we do bounce back up, then I wouldn't be surprised because it's quite strong. But if we do break towards the downside, then we should be coming down very, very quickly, get some selling pressure, come down to 27,900. If we break through that, then we should be going down even further to about $27,000. It could just be a huge, huge knock-on effect, and we should be coming down a bit further. We could come back down to how we did down here, back to $26,700. That is very, very likely. If we do break out of this support level here, then that could be very likely indeed. We could be coming back down to this sort of level here of $26,700. Obviously, we wouldn't like that, but it could possibly happen. So basically what I'm saying is we need to close above this support level here of $29,500. It's quite a vital thing that we do this. So just watch out for this. But if we do break below this and we do sort of try to retest this support level here, I would probably be placing a short position, purely because if we break through this, then I would think that we'll be coming right down to about about $26,700. If we mark that with the ruler, so if we break down, basically if we break through around this sort of area here and you place a short, that's about a 10% decrease in price, and obviously if it is a leverage position as well, then you could make some money. Don't copy anything I'm doing. This is obviously not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so please do not copy anything I'm doing. This is just for entertainment purposes only. So this is just me showing you what I'm going to do. I'm not saying you should do it, and I'm not saying you should spend your money and go and copy what I'm doing, because you can lose your money very quickly. It wouldn't be my fault, it'd be your fault for spending it. So just put it out there. XRP very, very quickly. We were in basically we're in sort of like some descending channel pattern. We did form like a head and shoulders pattern here. This is why we've had this big drop to the downside, and in my video earlier on today we were about here-ish, and I said that we should be dropping down further and probably retesting the 38 cents level, and we pretty much have done that. But I did say once we hit that level, then we should get some buying pressure and sort of bounce back up towards the upside. Like you can see here, we are bouncing back towards the upside, but we won't be doing anything until we do tick bullish on the RSI. Let's go back to so we have obviously pumped towards the upside on the 45-minute chart, so we have ticked bullish. We're not too far off ticking bullish on the MACD here as well, so that's quite nice to see. So basically in the short term, in this 45-minute chart, we should be bouncing back off of this level here and coming up to retest this level here, which is actually not a support level or resistance level at all. So ignore that. Let me rephrase that. So we should be coming down to retest this, which we did, and we should be coming up to retest this resistance level here, which is 39 cents. So it's only a small increase. So if we do this and we come back up here, it's only a 4% increase, which is, well, it's not too bad to be honest. But that's in the short term on the 45-minute chart. That's if we tick bullish on the MACD as well. We should probably get some buying pressure and come back up to retest this. If we do this, that would mean that we've created a head pattern here. So we could be creating a head and shoulders pattern with XRP. This being the left shoulder, this being the head. Then we could come to here to retest and then form another sort of right shoulder here. Then we could be coming up towards the upside. That's a very possible thing that could happen. But that's just me preempting what's going to happen, and it might not at all. That's just me being, yeah. Anyway, let's go to the 1 hourly chart. So we We may potentially be ticking bullish here on the RSI. We may potentially be able to tick bullish here on the MACD, but only time will tell. We do need to sort of get back up here and sort of retest these levels here of 39 cents. But we need to see what Bitcoin's doing first. If we stay above, if we basically close above the $29,500 level with Bitcoin, then that would be a confirmation of the support level, and we should be heading more towards the upside. So we may turn bullish after that, and it may make that support level a lot stronger, and we should be coming up to retest higher levels of resistance. So if we head towards the 4-hourly chart very quickly, I'm still on the drawing tool. Yeah, not really a lot to say at the moment. But yeah, like I said, it all just depends on what happens with Bitcoin. We are in some sort of descending channel here with these candles. You could say, I guess, it's like a very small, thin descending channel. We could say that is a descending wedge. Actually, it's a descending wedge, which is pretty much the same thing. But that is pretty much it. So if we do break towards the upside out of this descending wedge, then we could see a pump towards the upside, which would then mean that we're basically coming up to retest that level there. So if we start our new candle about here-ish, and we do break out of this descending wedge, then we should be coming up to retest 39.5 cents. I would think that we would have a bit of a bigger break towards the upside. So we should be coming up to retest this resistance level here. If we do break out of this level, then we should be coming up to retest this sort of local resistance here of 40 cents, and then coming up to retest this resistance level here of 41.5 cents. But short term, we need to try and retest this resistance level here of 39.5 cents. If we do break towards the downside potential would probably be about this, which would mean that we would be basically coming down and breaking through this support level here of 38 cents, and we should probably be very quickly coming down to retest this support level here of 36.5 cents. So that's XRP's prediction. I just keep on drawing across the screen. I don't know what's going on. But on the daily, very quickly, we may potentially be ticking bearish on the daily, which would not be good at all for XRP. We have broken out of this bearish flag pattern on the daily chart, so we could potentially be coming down a lot further. That will probably mean that we'll be coming down and breaking down to around 35.5 cents. Not good. If we do tick bearish on the RSI, and obviously if we do close below this bearish flag pattern, we could see XRP's price coming down to about 35 cents. And with Bitcoin, let's just check the daily with Bitcoin. Bitcoin could potentially be ticking bearish on the daily chart, on the RSI. If we do basically close below this, so Bitcoin hasn't actually closed below this bearish flag pattern yet, so that's quite nice to see. But XRP is outside of it, so XRP could be breaking towards the downside. We basically need Bitcoin to close above this support level here for continuation towards the upside, and then that would mean that the bearish flag on the XRP, we may not be heading towards the downside, basically. But as long as we stay inside these levels here for Bitcoin in this bearish flag pattern, then we should be golden. And we need to close above this support level here. XRP, if we close the daily below this bearish flag pattern, then we are going to the downside, and we will be retesting, probably coming down further. So the initial price will be 35.5 cents, and then we should be coming down to retest 33.5 cents, which we do not want. So that's it for today. Make sure you check out the previous video that I made, which was a couple of hours ago. Give that a little slap. Give it a little slap. Slap a like on it, and then make sure obviously you watch this one and slap a like on it, and make sure you subscribe. Thank you guys from the guys that come over from Twitter. I appreciate the subscription, and make sure you click that bell notification as well, just obviously so you get notified when anytime I post. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a nice rest of the day. Peace.